Welcome back to Granblue Fantasy vs. RPG mode, where last time we beat what I thought was the final boss, even though it couldn't have been because we hadn't seen the DLC guys yet. I just didn't think about that at the time, but yeah, there's more story. So let's check that out with chapter 41. But there was something weird going on. Is it here? Yeah. Skyrealm Adventurer. Right, it says new. It's a boss battle. It's here. But it doesn't have a chapter number, so we're going to hold on. We should check every region to see if they have new stuff. No. No. Yeah, let's just check out the new stuff immediately. Impossible encounters, 41.
Ugh, I'm bushed. That last job really took it out of me.
Yeah, I'm starving. At least we made it back to Port Breeze in one piece.
Hey, good work out there. Sorry I couldn't join you out in the field. Paper pushing at the port took longer than I expected.
It's not your fault. If we didn't have you to take care of the official stuff, we'd probably never make it off the ground.
Their logbooks were an absolute mess. Not sure how they expect us to get any work done under those conditions.
Records not aligning with memories. Historical events appearing crisscrossed and out of place. It would seem confusion still lingers throughout the Skydom.
But thankfully, none of that has been a major cause for alarm yet.
Yes, well, you'll forgive me for wanting to be cautious.
Say, isn't it almost lunchtime? Sierra said she'd provide us some grub. Said she'd make it real special, as a part of our reward for a job well done.
Yay, food!
Well, why don't you three head on over to the knick-knack shack and report in? After we're finished unloading cargo, we'll follow suit.
Okay, Vern, Gran, last one there's a rotten egg!
Thanks for cleaning up. We'll see you at Sierra's.
Yep, tell her we said howdy.
Look, we're almost there.
Whatever she's cooking, it smells great.
You can say that again. Maybe we should wait for Rackham and Catalina. They wouldn't want to miss this.
Bold of you to assume I'd leave them anything but scraps.
Vern, no! At least let me eat some too.
Vern, Lyria, cool your jet. And they're gone. Yeesh. Hey, Sierra. We're back from... Huh? Didn't Lyria and Vern just rush in here? And where is Sierra? Sounds like they're in the back room. That's... this way, I guess?
Seriously, we've been up to our necks in jobs lately. And I don't mean to complain, you know. We love getting paid. It's just, I didn't even have time for a lunch break today. Thank goodness for you, Sierra. I'd be starving without this amazing spread.
Who's that girl? One of Sierra's clients? I don't want to interrupt their conversation. Maybe I'll look for Lyria and Vern a while longer. Ah, there they are. Lyria! Vern! Huh? Did I just speak girl?
Hey, buddy. Could have sworn I just heard you say Lyria and Vern. How do you know them exactly? You trying to get fresh with Lyria?
Huh? What does that even mean? Lyria saved my life.
Really? You too? Lyria's a regular angel, isn't she? Makes you wonder just how many people she saved.
Right? But what about Vern? When did you meet him?
Well, Vern's been my bud for a long time. We grew up together in Zinkenstill.
Zinkenstill? I can't believe we're from the same island. Wait, but I don't remember ever seeing you.
Same goes for you. It's not like there were dozens of kids our age running around the place.
This girl.
This guy. This is weird.
Interesting. Tears.
All right, I'm gonna ask once more. Where were you born?
Zinkenstill!
And where are we headed?
Estalucia!
Sheesh, it happened again. We're not getting anywhere like this.
Fine, my turn. After fleeing Zinkenstill, where was the first place we landed?
Port Breeze!
What else? Ah, what is Vern's favorite thing in the whole Sky Realm?
Apples!
Ugh, this is impossible. No matter what we ask, you both seem like the captain. And perhaps even more telling, we all have distinct memories of you both.
Hold your belt loose. How is that even possible?
We first met in Zinkenstill.
Right. And our last big battle was in Pandemonium, fighting Beelzebub.
Yup, that checks out. But whose memories are whose? Is Gran the copycat? Or is Djeeta? And if they got the same memories, are there any cats to copy in the first place? What a mess.
It's like someone is doing creative accounting with reality. And they mix the numbers up. How else do we explain all the contradictions?
What if this is what Zooey meant when she referred to tears in the fabric of reality?
Now that you mention it, Eugen did send word about mass confusion in Auguste. It spread that far, huh?
So, my vision was attempting to show me the collision of two fates.
Huh? Zooey?
What's going on? Can you explain this?
Can she?
At first I could not, but now that I see you with my own eyes, I understand what has transpired. The disarray that muddles the minds of Skydwellers. It is Beelzebub's doing.
Beelzebub? But we already kicked his butt halfway across the Sky Realm.
You both did indeed defeat him, and managed to escape Pandemonium with your lives. However, you were not able to completely obstruct his plans. The confusion you feel, the confusion spreading across the islands, is no mere contradiction between record and memory. Dimension, phenomenon, causality, all of the factors that give shape to time and space have begun to warp and mix, till naught but chaos is left.
Not on my watch.
Not tears, tears. The Dregs of Darkness. Wow, a lot of story.
So, in layman's terms, you and I are two versions of the same person from different dimensions?
And with the world being all screwy, we've somehow managed to end up in the same place?
Correct. Possibly due to your nature as singularities. But that is not all this chaos has wrought on the Sky Realm. With the fabric of reality twisting, we can no longer rely on the stability of time. We face unprecedented crises. I wish I could say that two versions of the same soul existing in one plane is the worst of our concerns. But it is likely that the past, present, and future will collide at some point, if they haven't already. Perhaps more dangerous is the possibility that this convergence will affect multiple worlds. Conditions have never been riper for unimaginable horrors to skulk their way into our skies.
Yeesh, it's so hard to wrap your head around all this.
I can think of but one man who can unravel this existential jumble.
Beelzebub.
Wait a stinking minute here. We took care of Beelzebub. How's a dead guy supposed to have power, huh? How much do we have to do?
You ask the wrong questions. It is not that he retains his power even though you defeated him. The fact that his power remains is proof that you did not crush him completely.
You gotta be kidding me!
You're right! It's not like we saw his final moments. We were fighting in Pandemonium, and then the next minute, poof! Back in Port Breeze.
I was sure that he fell with Pandemonium. How would anyone come back from that?
It matters not. Not when Chaos has returned to threaten the skies. We have precious little time. We must see that Beelzebub is vanquished totally, or suffer the consequences.
Then we move out. The world won't last much longer like this.
We'll wipe out Beelzebub and every last ounce of his power, before he can do anything else to our world.
Okay, and then we'll do this Djeeta side story thing, and then we can move on. Nope, it has to be solo. Okay. Fascinating.
I'll never forget looking into the sky above my hometown of Zinkenstill and seeing that gleaming light fall to Earth. It was like she came from the clouds, her hair as blue as the sky. Her name was Lyria. The Imperial Army was after her. I did what I could to keep her safe, but I was gravely injured and left hovering in the space between life and death. She brought me back from the brink by linking her life force with mine. Since then, our souls have been intertwined. You could say we're like two hearts beating as one. That was the start to our adventures. Dodging the Erste Empire, keeping Zinkenstill safe. Oh, and also trying to make it to Estalucia. That's the island of the Astrals, where my dad should be waiting for me. But skyfaring doesn't always go how you plan.
Is everyone all right?
What happened? Did we just drop out of the sky?
We escaped on a sky skimmer, meant to seat only 3 or 4. But, escape might be the wrong word.
I'm sorry. I never imagined piloting an airship would be so difficult.
Lyria, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. What about you, Djeeta?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do we have here? Repairs aren't gonna get this thing flying again. So, is this your airship?
Well, yes, but who are you?
I get it. You're an airship crew, right? But by the looks of you can't have been around for long.
A crew? That's not a bad idea. How about we all form one?
Ah! You can forget that. It's clear you don't have an expert among you to pilot an airship. If you plan on calling yourself a crew, you need at least one helmsman on board before anything gets started.
A helmsman, huh? He's right. If we plan to continue this journey, we're surely going to need one.
Sure, sure. But what's with that guy? Saying his piece and leaving out of nowhere.
Never mind him. We should focus on getting some supplies for our journey. Maybe there's a town nearby?
Looks like we'll have to cross these grasslands then. You're on monster bashing duty, Djeeta.
Okay. New skills and the Sky Super Skybounder.
What I'm saying is...
Not getting away. No, not getting away. Done yet.
You're on a roll! Got you now! Watch out! Ooh. Get ready! So what I'm saying is... No! It's time!
No.
Got you now! Just got you on that, huh? Watch out! Got you now! Careful, okay? Go for it! Ah, Elias!
What is the hard one?
Are you ready?
Yeah! Here's the hard one.
Are you ready?
Yet.
Stop now!
It kind of ends up being like a tutorial, these missions.
I'll take you on. It's the hard one. Yeah!
Get ready! It's time!
Finish! No.
One down! No! It's this! It's this! It's this! Give me! Are you ready?
Great! Finish!
You made that look easy.
Quest clear.
No sweat.
Nice. Good, good, good. All the quests are cleared.
Since setting out with Lyria, we've had a whole sky's worth of adventures and met a whole airship's load of friends. But saving the Sky Realm is not a walk on the beach, so occasionally I would give our crew time to relax back on their home islands. Lyria, Vern, and I were coming off such a vacation, so we decided to meet back up with Rackham and Io. And then together, we charted a course for our next destination. Writing in your journal?
Oh! Djeeta, don't scare me like that.
Sorry. You know, you're really good at keeping that thing up to date. I could never stick with it.
I don't want to forget any of the memories we've made with our friends on this journey. You can say that again. So much has happened since we left Sinkenstill.
It was in Port Breeze, after meeting Rackham, that we officially decided to call ourselves a crew. Aboard our trusty airship, the Gran Cipher, we traveled all over the Fanta Grande Skydom, tackling missions great and small. Eventually, the time came when we had to strike back against the Empire. It took all of us working together, but we managed to put a stop to their sinister plans. After that, First Day changed, and Lyria could finally live without constantly looking over her shoulder. But I have to admit, I'm still not used to being called a hero. All I did was beat the bad guys, you know?
We really did save the Skydom, didn't we?
Well, what were we going to do? Abandon everyone?
I feel a little antsy getting called a hero, but it ain't bad.
Oops! The plume I had tucked in here almost blew away.
Whoa! Where'd you get an Archangel's feather?
The Archangels. Now there's a journal entry.
And a big one at that. You see, Fanta Grande faced a disaster on a scale the skies had never seen. The 4 Primarchs lost control of the Tetra elements, which in turn threatened to plunge every island into the Crimson Horizon. Somehow, we managed to defeat the Archangel responsible for the calamity, Sandalphon. But that was only a taste of the trouble to come. A mysterious figure named Beelzebub defeated the Supreme Primarch, Lucifer, leader of all Archangels. A shadow fell over the skies, making our previous problems look mild by comparison. One hope remained, however. And it was, strangely enough, the treacherous Sandalphon. He joined forces with us to make amends and save the world. With his help, we were able to defeat the immediate threat. But there was more lurking beneath the surface. Namely, the joint schemes of the fallen Archangel Belial and his new partner in crime, Beelzebub. Archangels and fallen angels clashed, and Belial revived his creator, the Astral Lucilius. But the Astral awoke with a plot of his own, something he called the Grand Finale. Turned out, like all good bad guys, he just wanted to end the world. He came close, too. He had powers no one had ever seen before. In the end, we were able to defeat him, and Lucilius was banished to a rift between dimensions. The Archangel's story, crazy as it got, finally came to a close. Gradually, life in our realm returned to normal.
It's hard to believe all of that was real.
Sure is. Glad the nightmare's over, though, and that we pulled through together. Besides, what's skyfaring without a taste of danger? I think we could take worse.
Your glass might be a little too full, Djeeta.
Hey, you two!
Huh? What is it, Rackham?
Supposed to pick up Catalina tomorrow, yeah? So it's about time we set a course for Albion. You two got everything in order?
Is it time already? I feel like I haven't seen Catalina in forever.
It's only been 10 days. We sailed for Albion, expecting to find the Catalina we know and love. But that's not who was waiting for us. Instead, we were greeted by a world we didn't recognize. One more chaotic and confused than we remembered.
Interesting. Oh, you have to clear these? To get them to join? Interesting. Well, she's here. Oh, I see. I couldn't actually change the difficulty until I beat 41. So now what? "44, facing distortion."
Hey,
What is it, Lyria?
Dinner's ready. That and, well, Catalina said she wanted to talk to you about the island where Io's staying.
Okay, we'll talk before food then.
Sorry, it's Gran that Catalina wants to speak with.
Rackham's yelling for ya. Something about cargo or some such.
Really? Tell him to hang on. Catalina got to me first.
Oh boy. Actually, he wanted Djeeta. Man, you could cut the awkward on this ship with a knife.
Two singularities. Joining forces to put a stop to Beelzebub. A peculiar situation to be sure. But Gran and Djeeta together stand a far better chance than either alone. But that still leaves one problem. It should not be possible for two of the very same singularities to coexist. Or rather, they should not be allowed to coexist. For two singularities to occupy the same plane, I can think of no greater perversion of the world's harmony. The crises of the Sky Realm are directly linked to the crises of its balance. Nothing should outweigh its protection, with so much on the line. And yet, is this the only way? Surely I've overlooked something. I must discuss something with you both.
What is it, Zooey?
I am the Peacemaker. The balance of this realm is under my jurisdiction, and thus, I can no longer ignore the presence of identical singularities occupying the same plane. Oh, how I wish it weren't you. But balance must be preserved.
Wait. You can't mean what I think you mean.
Draw your swords. One of you must die for the sake of all. I shall put you both to trial with all my power. Only the survivor may claim rights as the singularity and remain in this world. The Keeper of Balance has made her decree. Ready yourselves!
Oh, that's bad. But I think we're gonna cliffhang with that and come back to a crazy boss fight. But I will change the character. Let's see. Yeah, no. What do we have? We need to use dark. And this one will be Gran. Oh, you can't. But you can't even change the character. Oh, you can't be Djeeta in this mission, huh? Gotta be Gran. Hold up. Let me think here. Okay, here we go. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay, now let's. Okay, we got two of those, one of those, and one of these. No more SSRs. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Maybe we can go draw some. But next time it'll be the Gran and Djeeta show. So look forward to that. Oh, we have 10. Well, we did get an interesting dark weapon. But it looks like everything we already had. Alright. Maybe I'll level up Djeeta in the meantime. But for now... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I can fix that. There we go. Let's see. If that fixes it, it did. Well, alright. More of a Djeeta introductory episode, but she's here now. And next time we'll fight the big boss Zooey. So until then, thanks for joining me for more Granblue Fantasy Versus, and I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later.